American roads have seen few of these grills in the past 2 decades. The Giulia is Alfa Romeo's mainstream endeavor to change that. Lucky for me, I'm driving the Quadrifoglio model, the brand's halo car. With devilish performance, this puts BMW M3, Cadillac ATS-V, and Mercedes C63 on notice.
The world doesn't exactly need another sports sedan, but Alfa Romeo dealerships in the United States certainly do. Until the Giulia showed up, the only vehicle on those showroom floors was the 4C, a high-performance 2-seat sports car, and annual sales of those never cracked 700 copies.
The attractive body panels are mostly aluminum. The hood and roof are carbon fiber, as is the drive shaft. 4-cylinder Giulias are available with all-wheel drive. The Quadrifoglio is driven by the back tires only. Its engine is a 505 horsepower 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6. Delivering 443 pound-feet of torque and a lovely snarl. There are drive modes. The most aggressive one offers something extra for the ears. I'm not crazy about electronic transmission controls, but love the 8-speed automatic's big paddle shifters. In case you're wondering, Quadrifoglio is not available with a manual transmission in the United States. Carbon ceramic brakes are a good idea for those hitting the track, but they're $8,000.
Acceleration off the line at first seems a little tepid. It very quickly builds.
Car and Driver magazine says the Quadrifoglio is the fastest car in class, recording a 3.6 second 0 to 60 sprint.
I don't have a long enough straightaway or the stupidity to try reaching the top speed on public roads. Apparently, it's 191 miles an hour.
So yes, it's fast, but the joy of the Giulia is the way it talks to drivers in the turns. Maybe it's the 50-50 weight balance or the performance tires that feel glued to the road, but there are few cars that inspire this kind of confidence when the international sign for fun flies by. The body structure is as solid as the Italian Alps, the steering very precise.
It's like parking Disneyland in your garage every night.
The 8-speed is not a dual clutch, but the snappy shifts sure feel like one. The tailpipe music is lovely. And not too loud. Quadrifoglio is quite livable on longer drives.
Drive Alfa Romeo's 4C for 2 or 3 hours, and it will beat you up and suck the life force out of you. This one? No. It's surprising considering its high-performance mission. The carbon ceramic brakes work spectacularly.
They're fade-free, modulation is pretty good. But the real fun here is being in motion. The cars in this segment can't be described as gasoline sippers. I saw a little less than the EPA fuel economy rating, but I'm driving, what's the euphemism? Enthusiastically. The cockpit offers the right vibe for serious drivers. I like this. Love the optional steering wheel. As you can see, the bolstering hugs passengers during hard turns. These chairs fit a lot of different drivers. The overall look is rich, though Mercedes easily remains best in class. The big weakness is the user interface. This knob must be used. There's no touchscreen. After a week, I was still occasionally scratching my head. Fortunately, it reads handwriting, even mine.
I'm 5'9". Well, we're 5'9", and I've dialed in an optimal driving position, evil twin. How's the back seat? I'm okay. Really? Yeah, I think the word that I would use is cozy. Stretching out is not an option, but room is fine. Hot coffee here, that's a bad idea. And it's the only place for drinks. There's no folding armrest. I can charge my phone, that's nice. The drive shaft tunnel is raised, and so is the middle position. Like the others in class, you'd have to pay me to be the third passenger here. Usually it doesn't pay to be evil. Maybe lazy twin is more accurate.
Taking into consideration its Italian roots, the Giulia's design is more conservative than one might imagine, though it's a solid looker. The grille is called the Trilobe, if you're curious about Alfa Romeo lore. Oh, and the lower front splitter is active, but my shot of that didn't turn out. May my GoPro rest in peace.
Like that person many of us dated in college, Giulia's good looking, loads of fun, but not overly practical.
For starters, the seat back doesn't fold, and there's no storage here, so really, all that's going to fit back here is 5 packs of the 2-ply. BMW 3 Series and Mercedes C-Class do better if that's what counts. The Giulia Quadrifoglio is a passionate machine that will win the heart of enthusiasts. It's a harder sell for rational shoppers, retailing for over $84,000 as tested. That's not couch cushion change. Alfa Romeo is adding the Stelvio crossover. Still, its lineup remains small, and the brand has a lot to prove when it comes to reliability and permanence in the US market. But things are looking up for Alfa and its dealers. This is one heck of a good luck charm. While Giulia will bring more foot traffic into Alfa Romeo dealerships, the big news is the Stelvio. It's what Alfa really needs because crossovers and SUVs are the hot sellers these days. It will also be available as a high-performance Quadrifoglio model. By the way, Stelvio is named after Stelvio Pass, a lovely switchback-filled roadway in the Italian Alps. Perhaps you've heard of a show called Top Gear. Those blokes call Stelvio Pass one of the best driving roads in the world. Hope you enjoyed my look at the 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. That's a mouthful. Quadrifoglio, isn't that a Who album from the 1970s? No, that's something different. That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.